Hey, this is Hi Fem. So I tried the this particular edible called Dank. That's the name of the brand, Dank chocolate syrup, and it's basically, as you would imagine, like Hershey's syrup, but it's an edible. If you take it by itself, I will say it still has that like really strong weed aftertaste. If you do mind that, if you make chocolate milk, it's actually tasty. I think it's very tasty. So I did 2 capfuls. I used the cap to measure it, and I believe each one is about 2.4. So okay, about 9 milligrams, and I did get a really really nice high, and I really enjoyed it. I was laughing, and I would definitely recommend that if you can, wherever you can find it, and that is Dank chocolate syrup. And then here's an example of me after taking it. It's about 20 minutes. So, if you want to skip that altogether, you can. But otherwise, prime choice for an edible.
Is a snotty little princess wearing a strategically planned sundress to make guys like us realize if you ever
Okay, offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging. That's pretty harsh. Especially coming from him. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but what is that like? Um, People in glass houses shouldn't cast shouldn't cast stones or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
well no, but
It's
I
not
will.
from the box.
Like
Huh?
that back then?
They have glass what?
Did they have glass like that back then?
What kind of glass?
Just like that, like you could build a house out of like windows. I guess they had windows.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds kind of sus, That's another Bible mystery. That's another conspiracy I'd like to know about. Like, where did they get this glass? I'm pretty sure some stupid fucking anthropology nerd knows. Oh, so my favorite thing sometimes is like finding a little library that has a lot of books that I find interesting, and then I'm just taking a bunch, and then I feel like people are probably like gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But I'm like, "Hey man, you left those books there. I don't. What did you want?"
That's what they're there for.
Huh?
That's what they're there for?
Yeah.
Nobody else taking them?
Yeah, especially when there's not like shitty ones where it's just like some sort of Christian financial prosperity thing. So do you know Sailor with the Shrew?
No.
Good, I was gonna tell you, but like, fuck it. Shakespeare has been talked about, and he is fucking overrated. I fucking hate Shakespeare. I hate Shakespeare, and you know what's worse? If you like are someone who's like really into English and also drama, it's like you have these people who are like, do you hate Shakespeare? I'm like, yeah. You people ever read another book? But maybe now that I'm getting older, like maybe finally to get into Shakespeare, because he's really into puns, and I do love puns. I love writing like poetry in which there's like 3 jokes like embedded, and then you like multiply it by 2 and like square root it. My psychiatrist was just one time. He very despicable. He's like, you know what? Poetry's just mental masturbation, and I was like, damn,
Pretty
doctor.
much.
But yeah, he was right. It is so true. But actually, he was also being nice because I told him about how this guy was like treating me super shittily, and then I was just like, am I crazy? I'm like, no, he sounds like an asshole, And I was just like, thank you. So then I was telling him like, he's like a poet. He's like, ugh, poetry's just like, mental masturbation. I was like, I oh. And then I decided to start writing poetry, so.
Nice.
Well-
Why not?
well-
Masturbate your mental.
No, I mean, actually, it's a fucking insane reason. Because also we're both into astrology, and like, we're looking at a birth chart, and sometimes if you have like a repeating sign, that's like your dominant sign, even if you're not. Like, let's say Scorpio is my dominant sign, even though my sun sign is like Gemini. Does that make sense?
Say it one more time.
Okay. So he was trying to say that whatever, like he was more like mysterious or weird, whatever, and like in this thing about poetry. And then I was really mad, and so out of spite, I stayed up one night and just wrote out this incredible poem, and then it was published.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's balanced Scorpio energy.
Okay.
Yeah, I always like to joke that I'm gonna become a genius either out of like spite or like anxiety. Because one time there was like a slug in my house and I wasn't sure what to do, and I ended up watching a million of YouTube videos about slugs, and now I'm a slug expert, but I'm still terrified and I don't know how to deal.
This movie.
Oh yeah.
He falls in love with his operating system.
Yeah, I remember that one. Are you glad you didn't go to high school?
Unsolved mystery. She used to be really popular, and then it was like she got sick of it or something.
Yeah, who else am I talking to? I guess myself. I was like,
I thought you might be responding to the character in the movie.
no, I was asking you, aren't you glad that you didn't go to
I'm
high
glad
school?
I didn't go to high school.
Yeah.
I did go to high school.
I mean, aren't you glad you had to like be with this like people, all these like.
Nah, that's when I started going to public school, 9th grade.
Oh wait, so you weren't homeschooled all the way through?
I was homeschooled until high school, and then I went to public
Oh
school.
my god, you are one of those children. I thought you graduated, from homeschool.
Nah,
No,
my brother
okay,
did.
why do
but not
parents
me.
do that? That seems a form of abuse to me. It's like, do it then,
God.
but in high school, when it's the worst time, it's like, here you go. Oh my god.
I don't know though. Like, I'm really glad I missed middle school.
Yeah,
there
actually-
seems like nothing to be gained in middle school.
Actually, yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't even remember anything from it, and I think that's all like blocked out memory. So I think that's fine. Was it like a weird adjustment from going from like homeschool and just like being around people? Like, did it give you?
Crazy. It's ridiculous. I had no idea how to manage. So I just turned into like this like weird, evangelical hermit. And he just got straight A's and like told gay people they were doing bad shit. I don't know. That was a fucking asshole.
There's lots of people. I guess
And play guitar in the fucking music room for most of the time.
were you playing Christian music though?
The music led me away.
Huh?
The music led me away. The music knew.
That's music, I guess. That's okay, so the virgin suicides, like their parents are like super fucking like crazy, like abusive religious, and like they make the characters like break their own records, and the girls are like crying, but her mom is just like, this is the devil's music. And I'm like, that's so fucked up. But also, I think my grandma did that to my mom too.
Sounds right. Except then they got like really, the lines started getting hella blurry because there was we started getting into like hella black metal, except like by Christian artists, so they call it like unblack metal, right? But it was still like like crazy like sound of Satan kind of shit. They're like, no, look at the lyrics. It's Christian. It's cool.
Like no, like we start creating a genealogy tree of like a music, the music transformations. Like, how did your politics change? I'm like, no, what you really want to know is my music taste changing from middle school to high school, and how I ended up down this pipeline. You're like,
Music led the way.
yeah, we're like, here's this. No, I mean in Spanish it's even worse because like there's like Christian rap and then there's like Christian reggaeton and it's just like, oh my god, oh god, Jesus fuck Mary.
Yeah, they infiltrated every genre.
Yeah, but Leonard Cohen got them back by writing Hallelujah, which is just about sex.
Wait, what?
Leonard Cohen got back at them.
Oh, yes. I thought you said something about which sucks. Did you say that? Did you say something about Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen sucking? Because I was like,
That's saying that Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen sucks?
yeah, I thought you said that.
No.
No, okay, good.
I mean, it's okay. I like Leonard Cohen though. I think he's a fucking pimp. You know, he was just like, he was a poet, and then he's like, I'm gonna start making music now, and I'm like, well, that's goals. Thank you. And and even if I don't like a song, like the melody or musically, I still always gotta pay respect to like really good lyrics. I cannot. Really good lyrics always have to have my respect. I can't deny that. So this stuff like that and just like, and it's just awful, and I don't know, like, I don't think people really understand that, like, being assaulted at any point is like, it doesn't matter who's a fucking cop, it doesn't matter who, like, whether it's you're a woman or a man or like whatever, it's just like being assaulted and feeling like that, and that someone has that power and that they're allowed to get away with it really fucking sucks, you know. Which is why I think more and more as I get older, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm like, I fucking fight you.
Then you get broken bones, and then you get fucked by the courts.
Yes.
You get fucked for the next 10 years.
Yes. But I just don't think, you know what, you're right, 2020 changed people, because right now I'm like, I don't give a shit, I never would have.
For real, that's what I'm saying.
I never would have spray painted that. It's in the middle of the fucking day, and I was just like, it was in the middle of the day, and I was just like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go now. They were surprised half the time people don't really give a fuck. And I feel like if they were like, you are I'm like, no, I'm not. This is already vandalism.
Seriously.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, totally. I mean, like, they left us for dead, like, so might as well, you know, live like you're gonna die.
Oh man, and you know what? Maybe like spray paint could double not only as like for, you know, doing mural shit, but just like as a defense. Like the fumes.
What do you mean?
Like
oh,
yeah.
Fucking spray paint your eyes. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm telling you, 2020 really changed me.
You're fucking blind to cop burn.
Also reading this book.
Okay.
It's like once you realize that morals are literally just things by the ruling class to prevent you from like uprising to stop being oppressed by them, and then everything falls off. Then you're like, oh, okay, cool. Now I know.
Necessary.
Yeah, I'm like, now I know what is right and what isn't. Anyway, I'm gonna go shoplift some like batteries now.
yeah.
But just in general, of like, you realize, okay, like, to be super cheesy, like, you realize the Matrix is the Matrix, and then you're like, and once you realize that, it's just like, okay, it's like, it's, you know that cliche of like, oh, the truth will set you free? That's so true sometimes, so.
It's not always.
That's true. One time my mom was like, because I was like, I told my mom that I told my friend that I think that her boyfriend was cheating on her, and then she was like, don't do that. I was like, why not? She's like, because, you know, like, you're gonna hurt her, and I'm like, Well, not her boyfriend cheating on her, and I feel like she should probably know. Like, you know, I'm not gonna judge her if she does, whatever. And she's like, and then so I did, and then my mom's like, see, they didn't break up, and then you were just a bitch who insulted her about her boyfriend cheating on her. My mom is fucking crazy. I mean it.
She's what?
She's fucking crazy.
Can't wait. Did you just name Joey's car?
Yeah. Looks like the situation is my man Cameron here has a Major Jones for Bianca Stratford.
What is it with this chick? Champagne flavored nipples?
Hey, I think I speak correctly when I say that Cameron's love is pure. Purer than, say, Joey Donner's.
Look, I'm in on this for the cash.
I fucking hate when there's like a
Patrick,
when there's like someone sends a wait, is this it says like, oh, that's the meeting. Okay, I hate it when someone says like, you know, something that has like an acronym, but they don't actually tell you beforehand like what the acronym means. Like, I don't know what RSJIS change team JI. Like, you should like write it all out before you just use the acronym. Like, cause I have no fucking clue what kind of club this is.
There's no descriptions or anything?
I don't know, it's like
What the
there's a bunch of hands. What if it's just a touching club? We just I don't want to work in government anymore.
What? Yeah, join.
You know what? No, I will, because this girl's gonna follow me, because one time I was just like, hey, I really like the article, because basically her job is to, I'm gonna pass that, because this is my favorite scene of the entire movie, which they do this song, because they're one of my favorite bands, which I got through this, but, okay, so it was saying, and that, it was something else. What was I saying before I got up?
You're gonna join that because of this person?
Oh yeah, because so her job is basically so she like reads a bunch of like stuff like the Seattle Times or whatever, like the South Emerald Green. So she's really cool, and she puts together like news clips out of all these different sources, especially that are really interesting. Like, hey, like, you know, this person is saying like we should have this type of change in prisons and blah blah blah. So like the stories that she chooses are really cool. So one time I was like emailing her, I was like, oh, you know, I think that's cool, and she's like, yeah. So she did the professional version of Facebook. She's like, you wanna add me on LinkedIn? We can chat there. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, let me check that. But I haven't, because sometimes like if I make something like that, anything that makes me want to be like professional, I will just be a shit poster, and I'll be like,
shit post on LinkedIn.
no. Sometimes I would have cried. Sometimes I'm like, if there's one thing in life, it's that I'm a shit poster. And I'm like, I hope God can forgive me for being a shit poster. I'm so fucking high. Okay. And on Twitter for saying punch your local turf, though. Yeah.
Can't wait.
I know. That's real violence.
Crazy.
Not the white supremacists that are saying let's cut off the heads of you know, Mike Pence. Nope. It's me saying punch your local turf. And as if I'm like exactly like, you know, organizing all these people like at once. Like I just called. It's like you ever watch X-Men?
Not really, actually.
That's like, oh god, oh yeah, Professor X. So he's like a telepath. So he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm calling everyone. So like he uses his power. Like, how can you never watch the X-Men?
I don't know. That was when I just really,
When did
really
you
stayed under a big rock during that.
when did you start, you know, doing less things like not like interact with the real world. Like my cousin was just like, oh yeah, Andrea and her boyfriend broke up. Like, wait, another one? It's like, oh my god, I was like, fuck you guys. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? Like my cousin has been with her boyfriend since they're like in high school or whatever, and they look similar. Oh my god, you know the thing where like you look for someone that like looks like you, and I'm usually like that doesn't happen, but with them I think it does. But maybe I'm going crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do something and show it. I love my cousin so much, but more than that, I love making fun of her. Because I did not have siblings, so like my cousins are like my siblings, basically. Especially her older brother and so her older brother, me, and her used to play around a lot when we were kids. So her older brother was like the first one of the brood, and no one else was born for like another 5 years and a half. So my cousin was born in 1988, and then I was born in '94. And then apparently I recently hurt my mom's feelings because I'm really, really close. It's to the point that my cousins like to joke. They're like, oh no, hold on, no. She's talking about her favorite child.
Just above her own kids.
Huh?
Above her own kids.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It is. It is cold. No, she loves them. They're just a little bit jealous. I mean, like yeah, she might like talk about me, but hey, they haven't bought me apartments. They already bought them apartments. Makes sense? I feel like I'm just rambling, and that does not make any sense.
I didn't fall.